conversation with character to reflect on my past and present, aware of character defects.
I'm sorry.
The passion, the power, the purpose of unwoven recovery, unity, service, 1 year token.
The most prestigious network in the land.
This is Karikter. You already know Karikter did it. I am here with 613, who has been a day one supporter of mine, bro. I appreciate all the love this man throws all the time, bro. Tell us about yourself. What do you do?
Oh man, well first off, let me say thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure. What do I do, man? I'm a musician. I'm a singer, songwriter. I've been doing this for a minute now. I'm actually in the studio right now getting some work done. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the gist of me. I'm just like a normal dude down to earth, a family man in the morning and a singer at night making music.
Hell yeah, bro. How old are you?
Right now, I'm actually 31. I actually just turned 31, so thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Paterson, New Jersey. Mm-hmm.
All right, man. So tell me about coming up in Addison, New Jersey.
So coming up from Paterson, New Jersey, I had a pretty much normal childhood. If anything, I really found that I love music a lot. So what I would do is anytime my school would have like a local talent show or something, I was like the first to audition. I just wanted everybody to know that I love music. I wanted to do music, and yeah, I wanted to show everybody my talent. But I wanted to prove to myself, I really wanted to see, do I really want to do music? Is this something I really want to do? So I would just make sure that I'd go to these talent shows, and every time after the show, I'd basically like get the answer to my question. Yeah, it's definitely something that I want to do. Yeah.
I feel that, bro. So what'd you do after high school?
After high school, so this is pretty crazy. After high school, I went straight to the military. And so as of today, I served 11 years in the military. Mm-hmm. So right now, I finished like my military applications. So I'm in this thing called BIR. It's basically like being on call. Okay. And right now I'm a college student, and I actually graduate in 2 more months. And yep.
No shit, bro. Hey, that's what's up, man. Yeah. What branch of the military were you in?
So I am in the Army right now. Yeah, in the Army right now. Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your experiences in the Army.
So I left at 18, and I wanted to. I really wish I had like someone to really guide me in the military process and be like, maybe you should do this job instead, because after the service you might have something. No, I wanted to be the most badass guy, man. Oh my god, I would play Call of Duty. I'm like, I want to do that. And so I decided, you know what, I want to join the infantry. So at 18, man, the recruiter said, what do you want to do? I said, I want to do that job. And he was like, okay. And they got me in, and I did that. And I remember celebrating my birthday in Fort Benning, Georgia. And my birthday cake basically was a little cornbread cupcake. I don't know how, like, my battle buddy found a candle. We were able to light it. Like shooting rounds up in the air. That was like my fireworks, and yeah, that's how I celebrated my birthday. But it was a great experience, man. I can't I have nothing negative to say. Like I've got to experience what a lot of people don't really get to experience. So yeah, it was pretty fun.
Like what? Tell me about this.
Being able to like meet people from like all over the country. Just finding out about their lives, staying up in all kinds of crazy hours, not because you want to, but being able to do that and like hold a gun in your hand, be out in the middle of the woods, with your battle buddies. The experience alone, when I end up, and this happens all the time, I end up like finishing my military contract, and I'm like, you know what, I'm done. And I don't know, man, I want to go back. And so I sign a whole new contract, and I'm there again. I'll shave the beard off, and then 2-3 years go by, and I'm like, I'm done, and I'm back.
Are you done now? Are you done now?
Um, I don't think so. I want to say that. My body is telling me you should be done by now, but I don't know. I don't know. I love the thrill. I love being able to like having to push my body through like different limits as far as like PT tests or like just being able to stay physically in shape because you need to.
Yeah.
You know, just in case something happens.
When did you start making music?
So I started making music at, let's see, I would say 15. And I remember I was listening to like Chris Brown, and I'm seeing him on TV, and I'm like, I could do that. I want to do that. And I think that was like my first like introduction to like what being a music artist was. And he was so young at the time, and I was like, whoa, if he could do that, I could do that. And so I started writing, and I would write on like a little notebook, like a composition notebook.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought at the time those were like the most amazing songs, but now that I look at it, I'm like, oh my God, what was I writing? But because of that, I was able to become the writer that I am today. A lot of practice and a lot of writing goes a long way.
When did you start recording music?
That's a good one. So I was on and off with recording music. I would say around the same age that I started writing music, maybe like a year later, I started recording music. And as a kid, my first producer.
I mean, hold up. That was like 2003, bro.
Yeah, long time.
That was
ago.
hard to record in 2003.
Yeah, we're talking like a regular home computer, a microphone stand in the living room. Like it's right there, a home studio. Those are like the first
on Audition or whatever. Like.
Yep. You know. So I remember my first producer recording, and he would tell me like he wasn't like really like a good motivator. If anything, he said, you know, you have the potential. And at the time, I didn't want to hear I have the potential. I wanted to hear like, yeah, I could do this. So it kind of discouraged me for maybe like a few years, but I kept writing. I kept being consistent with writing, and then I finally started going to like different home studios until I actually found this place. And this place, so shout out to So Amazing Studios, definitely, because this place is what made me the artist that I am today, and what made so many artists who they are today. Yeah, I've been here ever since. I'm here right now.
Hell yeah, man.
So yeah.
What are the accomplishments that you're proudest of?
Number one, I think my first accomplishment that I'm proudest of is being a dad. I've known since I was a kid that I wanted to be a dad, and being able to have that opportunity is a blessing from God. So that's my favorite accomplishment, my best accomplishment. And then with music, like being here, like in the studio, having fans reach out to me and tell me how much my music means to them. Being able to perform and being in articles and even doing this is a major accomplishment to me. I think that like so many things that I do and get to do my music here on after is going to be like my favorite accomplishment right then and there. I love this, man. I love this.
That's the way it should be, though, man. Every step of the journey should be the thing you're proudest of. You know, if it's not a bigger step than your last step, then you're doing something wrong.
Right. I totally agree with you.
What have been the biggest obstacles that you've had to overcome?
I would say that my biggest obstacles is trying and learning to avoid like negativity, because it's like, especially when you're trying to become a musician in the entertainment field all alone, there's going to be a hater, you know. And I know that we're supposed to use like our haters as motivators, but there's some things that people say, man, that it just it'll hit you. And I think that's been my obstacle. Yeah. Like I'm just trying to like learn how to like stay humble, breathe, be calm, and just take those little punches, you know, as they come.
I feel that, bro. And if you don't mind getting deeper into that, what are some of the things that people say that are hard to get over, and how have you learned to get over them?
Okay, so there'll be like comments where people will be like, I don't like the way you sang a particular song, because sometimes people will ask me to sing a certain song for them, and I'll do it. I'll make a video and stuff, and some people in the comments, well, most are positive. Some people will be like, "Oh, I don't like the way you're saying that," or "I don't like the tone in that," and at the same time, I need to learn how to use that as their criticism as something that I can maybe change and perfect and get better at, instead of looking at it in a negative way. But damn, those things still do hurt.
Ah, man, they stick for sure, bro. They stick.
Definitely.
So what's your dream?
My dream, I would say, I want to be successful, but in a way where like, I want to be remembered for not because just my music, but because my music did something. My music changed the way we see life, or my music healed a person, and that's why I want to do this so badly. Like, I just want to heal people with my words. I want them to relate to what I've been through and know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah.
Mad respect to that. Mad respect to that.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
If you could go back and tell your younger self anything, what would it be? Don't
give up. There was a lot of moments and opportunities that I missed because I was thinking negative. And if I saw my younger self, I'd just tell them, don't give up and keep pushing. And like I said to everybody else, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. I tell myself the same thing, bro. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You got this.
No doubt, bro. If you could trade places with anybody for one day, who would it be?
Dude, that's a great question. Shoot. I would probably want to trade places with someone less fortunate as me. I would want to see, even because I've been down, but I would want to see someone else's struggle, someone else's pain, so I can relate to them even more. Maybe I have more material that I can write that'll really stick to that individual, and maybe I can help that person. And I feel like I can't do that if I'm not in that person's shoes. So that would be it.
Any artist that watches this after this, and I asked that question too, you got this one to top, because that's a fantastic answer, bro. Like, damn.
Awesome. That's awesome. The crazy thing is that I was nervous to do this. I've never done a video interview like this, and everybody was just saying, be yourself. Yep. Just be yourself, be calm, and this has been the best experience so far. So
I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear it. You're doing great. I mean, really, that's all I want from anybody is to be themselves, and that's what I'm trying to get from people is who they are and the lessons they've learned, man. So tell me, can you think of the biggest compliment, the best compliment you've ever received?
I've actually received it not too long ago. I put it on my story. Someone DM'd me and they said they like my music, and I said thank you, but they said why they like my music, and they told me the reason I like your music so much and love your music so much is because I can relate to it. And that to me is the biggest compliment. That's my goal. That's all I've ever wanted. I just wanted you to relate to my music, and hopefully because you related to my music, it changed you for the better.
Yep. Nah, bro. That's that. I have a lot of artists say, I just want somebody to hit me up and say they got them out of a spot, out of a depressed spot.
Yeah.
And really, if you can make that an impact on somebody's life, I mean, you've changed someone's life, truly.
Definitely.
What's the worst piece of advice you've ever gotten?
Worst piece of advice. A worst piece of advice is, if it's not meant for you, maybe try something else. And there was moments that I did feel like that, and hearing that is very, very discouraging. And I've tried to do something else. The thing is that my heart is telling me that I should be doing this, and my body's doing something else. And at the end of the day, I feel like my life is just always going to point me towards music. So.
Yep, man, you found your calling, bro. You found your calling.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there a guilty pleasure that you would tell us about?
Um, I think my guilty pleasure is basically like sometimes I probably should be saving on certain things that'll probably do better, like maybe like some new stuff for my car. I just got this car here. I should get some new mats or something. And I'd rather just save up and then just go to the studio. And like, I just feel guilty at the end of the day because I should be spending money right here. But my heart, man, my heart is telling me to stay here.
It's
Make
like
some
one
more
day you may
music.
not be able to get to the studio, but fuck it, we're gonna ride till we can, bro. Like,
Word. So, that would be my guilty pleasure right there, bro. Definitely.
hell yeah, man. You got anything coming up you want to talk about?
Shoot, I got a lot of new music coming up, bro. Right now, I'm building my artist name because I came back. I was taking like years off of music, and I came back with a whole artist name. So this is like my brand new artist name, and so far so good. So right now, what I'm doing, I'm building myself up. I didn't expect to get this much attention, this much love and support the way I did, but hey, it's working. I'm being myself. I'm happy, and for the first time, I'm actually getting to do this by myself. So any decisions and any new music you and everybody else see, it's all coming from me. Like my money, everything, just all me.
Mad respect, bro. What made you take the break before?
All right, we're gonna get in the deep convo.
Let's go.
Okay, so a few years ago, I had lost my daughter. She was 2 years old, and she had cancer. She had leukemia, and yeah, so right there, like that was it. But prior to all that, like I was signed to like an independent label, and we were doing good, doing my music, and then God called it heaven, and I couldn't handle it at the moment, and so I just needed like a few years, and that time came, and my heart was like, all right, it's time to go back. It's time to make some more music, and now I just I keep her here when I'm in here, and so far so good. I've just been making music, and I've been in peace.
Man, I wish I could give you a hug right now, for real. I'm so sorry. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm so sorry that happened to you, for real, man. And I mean, there's no positive thing to say about it, but the focus that you have now, is it different than it was before, and does that have a part to do with it?
Yes. Before, like, if you would have met me before, I think the conversation would be different. I wasn't humble. I was a different type of artist. I really didn't care about other artists and their opinions and their feelings. I just wanted to make my music, and my goal was just to be famous. And going through this experience, it got to see me that life is short, and even the happiest people can leave your life in an instant. And when I came back, it humbled me, and I wanted to come back as a happy person. I wanted to bring that type of happiness and peace to other people. And yeah, it was a humbling experience. And now I just want to like talk to every single artist. I want to collaborate with every single artist, and I just want to meet people and fall in love with people, and have them fall in love with me and my music, and yeah, just live in peace. Yeah.
That's
It's
what
been a
you're
journey,
putting out there, for
but,
real.
yeah.
That's what you're putting out there, for real. And that's how we connected and everything. You show so much love and so much positivity to people you don't even know, man. That's the whole thing. That's the whole goal. And I mad respect to you for it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Before we end this, is there any kind of sentiment or life lesson that you want to leave anybody watching?
Watch the full interview, definitely. But if I could definitely say something to an artist, the same thing I would tell myself when I was younger: just don't give up, keep pushing, because you never know, that moment that you quit could have been that opportunity you lost. And I just think that if you don't quit and you keep pushing, you're definitely gonna reach your goal.
No doubt, bro. No doubt, man. This has been an incredible episode of Characterized It. with 613, man. Hit him up,
Yes,
follow
sir.
him up, connect with this guy. He's looking to network. He's an incredible person. He'll show you mad love. I can attest to that. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.
The most prestigious network in the land, the Signature Series Network.